Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Rise Up, Sing Out. This is a animated series of shorts, 8 episodes from 2022. It's one season so far. Each of the episodes are showing as 3 minutes long each, but really they're all about 2 minutes long each when you take away all the foreign credits and everything else. So yeah, it's 2 minutes of story for each one, and this is very much about Black culture, but actually not just Black culture, but multicultural issues. It's for kids. It's very much for kids. I realize there's some adults be like already, oh God, no. It's something. Okay, white people are thinking that. And honestly, I am the whitest person you're currently watching on YouTube. Maybe. And I really am not the one you should be listening to when it comes to multicultural issues or the Black community or anything else. I am not the expert in any of these things, so I do not pretend to be. But I'm going to talk about this show. So I'm going to talk about what I saw here. And it's for kids. It's about kids, and it's about giving them answers in a fun musical way. You'll notice here it's Questlove and Terrell. Why do it's Tariq Trotter. I'm already screwing this up. Tariq Trotter and Questlove, as depicted here, they do a full song in the first episode, and each of the other episodes has a little song in it to sort of drive home the message. And it's all lots of different things that really would affect kids. Growing up, a lot of the questions they may have, kids having a sleepover, and the girls, the Black girls are all putting their hair in bonnets. Whoa. And the white girls, I go, what is that? What are you doing? What is that all about? Why would you do that? And the girls explain to him in song, and there's all just it's their super bonnet. It's their way of taking care of their hair, making sure that it doesn't get unruly, it doesn't get out of control. And there you go. You get a nice little lesson about that. Why can't I say her name? Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur did very much an episode like that as well. There is also a number of different stories about just kids not understanding why there are things happening in the news relating to people being hurt because of the color of their skin. It doesn't go into details. There's no mention of George Floyd, but it very much rolls out of that. It's not even a question. And of course, a lot of this stuff might have been produced because it does say 2021 at the end of the episode. Okay, so yeah, these are definitely made in response to that. Because again, you can argue about it all day as adults, but the kids are the ones who still are affected by this with no control over it whatsoever. They just see adults yelling at each other. And they realize, they catch on really quick that it is very much about this color of their skin that as often lets them be seen as less than others. It is about Black pride or Latino pride, or there's one girl here, she's Korean and Black, and the kids talk about that as well. They talk about how the cultures that have come together between their parents and who they are is nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be ashamed of, and it's something that's pretty dang unique and pretty dang fun. Trying to learn other people's names that are maybe a little bit different than you're used to. There's a little game, a little song that helps the kids learn other kids' names and remember them better, because maybe it's a weird pronunciation, or maybe it's just a name you've just never heard before. Well, guess what? This is a means to help kids handle that a little bit better. And again, hopefully the kids of this world are going out and meeting new people that aren't necessarily exactly like them. I know that's really difficult in certain parts of the country. I am from that part of the country. I grew up in the part of the country. Not to say I love my hometown. I love it so much. But I live in a part of the world where I don't think we saw a person of color in my school until I was well into high school. Okay, maybe junior high, but those were kids who were adopted as refugees from Vietnam, and every Cambodia and just all that. Yeah. So there's not a whole lot of diversity where I come from, but you know what? Some people eventually may someday get it out of their little town, and they might meet new people, and they might see them as something that's not just what they perceive on the news or what they've been raised to believe. They might see them as human beings, and that's why Black Pride. That's why it's a very big part of this series. It's not. I don't want to say these words. It's not indoctrination. It's not woke. Well, you know what? It is woke. It is woke, and it's absolutely not a bad thing. I know that some people are going to be, you've just invoked the really dumb word. But you know what? Yeah, it's a term that started in Black communities and has been perverted to being something evil and awful to white people. And why can't we have white pride? Well, because you know what? Every single time somebody talks about white pride, it usually is in a sense to mean that they are superior than other races or skin colors. This here, there's not once. Watch all 8 episodes. Watch 1 episode. I don't care. Watch any of them. And there's never a situation where like, we're Black and we're better than everybody else. Oh, I am half Korean, half Latino. I'm better than everybody else. And you know what? We're going to grind them under our boot heels. You know what? No, that doesn't happen in any of this. It's not even inferred. It's not even winked and hinted at. It is a thing that says, you know what? You're a person of worth. And you're a person, as a little kid, you're 5 or whatever these kids are in these things. You know what? Regardless of what you look like, you have worth. And you're beautiful. And you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. Try to get that at a... and then, by the way, and that we're all beautiful in our own way. All of us, even the white people. And that's a fantastic message to tell children, that we're all part of a bigger thing, a community, and it's about that community. So yeah, I'm rambling, but yeah, I'm just waiting for me to say something truly offensive without meaning to. I just keep rambling, and at some point I'm going to stick my foot in my mouth. So I'm going to stop now. I say definitely check this out. If you have little kids who, no matter what color they are, no matter where they're from, especially if you have a child of a mixed origin, of dad from here, mom from there, or adopted or anything else, tell them they're loved. But whether you show them this or not, tell that kid they are loved for who they are, no matter who they are. No matter how different they seem than the other kids, tell them they are loved every single day. And that's worth 1,000 of these episodes. But you know what? These are fun too. So definitely check it out. Show it to your kids. And be ready to answer some questions. Talk about it. And that's fantastic. That's what should be done. I'm not a parent, but it's just common sense. Don't spread hate.
404.
404. Hate not found. 404 error. I fit my nerdiness in there somehow. Oh my gosh. Okay, we actually have an actual single episode short. I'm really starting off the month really well here. Just knocking this stuff out because we added so many new shorts. Well, guess what? This is one of those brand new ones that are super, super old. From 1927, we're going to be watching Trolley Troubles. Yes. All right. 1927, one of the early ones, Trolley Troubles, on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow for that.